So I don't... So I'm productive while I'm doing my collector's thing. Collector's grind. We're doing the rings and the jewellery at the moment. Already done all the cards, tarot cards, and the antique bottles, bird eggs. I think I might have also done the heirlooms as well. So, if you get this thing done, it's a lot of money on the line, like to be earned. So I'm trying to get as much of that grinded out as possible. It's this month's weekly, this month's event, as I did. So, trying to get that as on the way as possible. Yeah. So, maybe you guys can come and chat and relax for a while and just grab a snack and relax and just talk to me. Problem is with this game at the moment is a lot of the stuff that's been going on over Rockstar with GTA 6, and it's a bit of an interesting topic, I feel. You know, let's talk about that and, you know, vibe out. Definitely have a good of a topic conversation with you, and just know what you guys think. I think it's a bit more of a... It was kind of an obvious thing, I feel. Like, I think if you could take into consideration everything that's happened in the past 2 years of Red Dead, it's kind of been steering it. Like, it is obviously the first role was bounty hunter. That was kind of the obvious one. I feel like it's kind of obvious to have a bounty hunting role. It's the main core concept of the game, right? To go around and shoot people and, you know, hunt people down just to get money for it as a bonus. So yeah, it feels as if it's sort of one of those things that we're gonna find something to do eventually with it. And yeah, I think it's sort of, it's hard to, it was hard for it not to be obvious that it was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, I think Red Dead Online, the story was amazing. But the campaign, you know, obviously probably my favorite story of all time, I'd say. I think it's just the connection you get with the characters and all that, and then you look at the online, it's like, well, how are they meant to build, like, I think the expectation was so high for online, for a game like this, because of the campaign, that when it came out, it was so primitive, and I think that really did sort of set a basis for failure already. I think if you think about the logic behind that, Red Dead, if you compare the two to GTA, if you compare Red Dead Online to GTA, or even just the core game concept to GTA, it's not very easy to make an engaging multiplayer just because of how primitive it is. Like the weapons. So weapons are easy concept. You know, in GTA, right? To the two, you compare the two. You take a minigun, for example. It's so easy for a new player just to get googly eyed at a minigun and be like, oh my god, I can go around and just fuck people up whenever I want, or like, you know, whatever. I don't really play GTA Online, so if I get any of the weapon standards wrong, you know, let me know, of course. But or even give me a better example to use if you can. But it's more just like, you know, you get the concept I'm saying compared to like a repeater where you shoot it every time you have to rechamber the gun. Like it feels so much more primitive for coming from GTA Online to Red Dead Online. And it really does just, you know, it's not as easy to form a player base off of that. Really, I feel like it's sort of one of those things that you sort of, you know, it's just not as easy. Yeah, I think that's sort of the main, I guess, issue with Red Dead Online. It's so primitive, right? It's so limited in what it can pull off because of the time era it's in, because of how amazing the story was. People were hyping it up to be like, oh, you know, this could be some cool thing. I mean, there are some cool things you could do with it, right? Like heists. heist would be even easier to make than GTA, I feel, right? Because if you take the time zone, robbing a train, robbing a bank, robbing something like that, the thrill of getting 7 mates together and making a cool posse and, you know, riding around on horseback and just making some sick outfits, you know, role playing even a bit. Yeah, it's got such potential. That I feel as if it's just one of those things, right? That you just gotta try and, yeah, you just gotta try and build off that, and build off those like easy ideas that'll make your mouth water. You know, like, oh, do you know, you can go rob a bank, you can go, like, you know, rob Santonese Bank, just something simple, like you know, something simple but effective, something that pops out to you like, oh shit, you know, um, that whole concept of, wow, what if this happened? And I mean, I think GTA 6 is taking a lot of attention away. I know that from Rockstar statements recently, the inside of Tez. He gives out information sometimes here and there about GTA Online or Reddit Online, and just for the core company. And yeah, it just seems like a lot of the development team has been pulled off Red Dead to go work on GTA 6. And the question is now is, when GTA 6 gets polished and put up as a product to buy a game, what's the leftover scraps going to be thrown back onto Red Dead? Are they going to be just be like, okay, well, the life support's pretty much snipped, just leave it on GTA 6 and try and be the next big cash cow for them? GTA 5 probably won't have, it will still have a player base, but it will be more lackluster compared to what it was, because obviously GTA 6 will be out and people will just be all over that game. A bit of new GTA thing for the franchise, and you know, it's more just, really could have been a cash cow, it could have been that big anchor, I feel, as if they had just thought a bit more out of the box and been a bit more original and not thought too long and hard. I felt like the process was they made it a bit more, try to think a bit too outside the box about it, and if they just kept it simple, it's a few heists, the roles are awesome, you know, and really took on the took the focus away from the, I guess, just really the PvP of thing, because obviously they tried a bit of a GTA style thing where the PvP was more about PvP in GTA because there's so many players, but PvP in Red Dead doesn't work. It doesn't really work as as you'd expect it to, and it's sort of one of those things where it's like, well, if they'd actually done something about it, right? What could they have created? So that's really just, you know.
I mustn't forget to reload my cane.
Give me a second, lads.
Some days I really miss my sister. She always knew what to do.
Alright. Let's get this delivery done, the moonshiner, and then we'll carry on with the collector's bullshit. Yeah, so I hope you guys trying out the streaming thing, seeing if we can get some stuff going off, and see if we can make a bit of a player base of it. So if you're interested in sort of a bit of a variety of games, then yeah, it should be your channel, I think.
My work is done. Yours
God.
begins. This
Come on,
is
hurry
an
up.
ordinary batch, eh? But let me tell you, it is still precious. One must never disrespect one's clients, no matter
Hey, bro.
how
Hey, man.
stupid and
Who's
cultured
watching?
and ugly they are. Such people deserve our best service. Vous n'êtes pas d'accord? So you will drive carefully.
Yeah, so I don't know. Red Dead Online's got a bit of potential on it. It just needs to, well, it just needs to add some minor features that are so like glaringly obvious. I feel. I think that's really the main thing. But yeah, as I said before, I'll finish that since it's off. What I'm saying, but yeah, if you like the content, a bit of variety, Red Dead, play a bit of Overwatch and Siege to the bros, all that good stuff, then what's a subscription and come by about. Stream sometimes here and there. I'm trying to get more into it. As I would be streaming if I had the opportunity. Would be definitely Sunday, Monday. It's my 2 days off at work, so be getting that grind started with those 2 days. It'll be the start of it, and yeah, hopefully I can grow off that. But you guys like the content, so yeah, do it with a like and a subscription, and yeah, how we get the grind going. Can I just jump off the wagon quickly? Cheers.
Hello there and welcome.
What do you got with these? What am I to grab out? Right, thanks. Yeah. My main games at the moment would definitely be Red Dead. That's probably the one thing I'm grinding out just to get a bit of money. Because the role's doing out double XP and double money at the moment for every completed set, so it's gonna be it'd be a good investment at the moment just to get some money and not really have to worry about it. And just get stockpiled up on things, I guess, so I can hope if they do start to pump some more input into this game then I'm all ready for the grind when it actually becomes what it could be. Hopefully, again, it's a long stretch potentially, but we all hope so. As a Red Dead player, so yeah. Alright, let's get the Red Dead map back up and see what's going on with that. Could definitely go sell some of my stuff, my collections I've got so far, but trying to see where we are, see the progress we're at right now for it. any new players that are getting into Red Dead though, I definitely like would advise it. I think it's a great experience for the most part. Unfortunately, the solo player aspect of the online is a little bit lackluster, I'd say. Unfortunately, but for the most part, man, it can be really fun if you get a couple of mates together and just fuck around. Heaps of role playing. It's great. Like just bugger around and not really give a shit. It's good fun. It really is. Again, I would always advise to have a friend with you just because it really does help the experience get started. Especially if the player's got pumped a bit of hours into it at the start. It really does get the thing going, and you can really just relax and just chill out. It's really a great old time, to be quite honest. Yeah. So we've got a couple done. We just need to get on. I'm trying to get the coins going, but it's not always as easy because they're randomly spread. So with the arrowheads, same thing. Anything to do with the jewelry, the fossils, I don't know, man. The fossils, that one's gonna be a fucking bitch to get. That one's gonna be annoying. Yo, Kish, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a bit of a I don't know. I would try, but these don't. I think it's the coastal fossils as well, and all the fossils they give you a good amount of money. It's just they're so annoying to find. The wildflowers have already done that, gives you nothing really. All the easy ones, right? They don't really give you that much. Not all of them anyway. Some of the jewelry ones definitely give you a lot. Like they give you quite a bit of money, as you can see, $700, 500. They give you a good amount of dosh. Play some Overwatch. Yeah, I could do, but Overwatch I kind of lose my sanity on, Kish, so. I could go sell my collector stuff, and jump onto Overwatch for you, if you guys want to watch. But yeah, after super much gameplay, let's go. Come on, true. That is so true. Have you played Overwatch 2, Kish? Have you actually got the Have you got the beta? Have you played the beta when it came out? Get a PC. Yeah, I will. I'm planning on it at some point, bro. Just like while still living at home, bro. It's too small. Like the PS5 is literally like the size of a fucking PC, and it's just having two of those. It'll be fucked. Like I just couldn't do it. It'll be well too much money. I can't. Huh? Of course you fucking got banned from Overwatch. I hope this doesn't end the stream. I can't remember if it does on PS5. I hope so.